Şeyimiz. Evet, ben yarın falan işler vardı. Onları hallederiz hemen. Bir suçu işlediğim zaman yakalanmamam fark etmez mi diyor. Bir saat kulesini tamir edelim. Sonra evet tam da aldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Ben ötesi değil. Neydi? Saat kulesinin. Heh, saat biçenlerin olduğu tezgaha bakıyor. Bakalım.
Well now, we've got everything. It's time we fix that damn clock. What do you say, Pa?
Vali ile saat onarımı çalışmasını ayarlayacağız. Hemen gidelim. Buradan gidiyorduk valiye. Evet. O ne oğlum? Biletli diyor. Hatta yukarıdan mı? Heh.
You're always welcome here.
Diyebiliriz.
I bring good news, sir. We've got all the parts, and we're ready to start fixing the clock.
Well then, so it worked out in the end.
Why wouldn't it have?
I ran into Fabrizio a few days ago, and he told me it was difficult to get through to that new partner of his.
Birkaç günce kaldım. Geniş ortamda kaldım. Aha.
Difficult how?
Apparently, first chance he got absolutely shit-faced. Fabrizio had to hide all the bottles from him.
Jesus. I'm gonna wring Wolf's neck.
On the other hand, they did get the job done, like you said. So they must have found a way to work together.
Let's hope so.
Keep your chin up. You've done fine work, Master Henry. More than any of those so-called experts have in the past 30 years. Now, if you'll allow me, I'd like to lend a hand myself. At least symbolically, in the name of the town. I'll have Fabrizio and that mechanic of yours sent for, and we'll move the necessary parts from your forge to the town hall. I trust you're all right with that.
Hadi bakalım artık başlayalım.
Let's get to it.
Oradan
Sit down here with us. I'll have some refreshments brought while I
arkadaşlar
see to
seste
the
görüntüde
arrangements.
bir problem varsa söyleyebilirsiniz. Şimdi 5 bölümdür şu şeyi tamir etmeye çalışıyoruz sonunda. Ne oldu?
Something wrong?
Unsolvable problem. Fellows, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. It cannot be done. You cannot unscrew this here. Or that, or that, or that. And if you want to unscrew that, well, first, you have to unscrew this. But then you can't get back to that!
Che cosa?
Don't get all wound up, Wolf. So to speak. We're getting
Hadi
there.
hadi stres yapma hadi.
One trap after another. Yeah!
Come
Hadi.
on. You've
Yaparsın.
got this, Wolf.
Wolf, remember what we said. Focus.
Come on, loosen! Kurva! But then it'll... Christ! Pizza! And those fucking cook-ups! It's loose! And now it's fucked! I'll never tighten it again!
Oğlum 2 tane vida sıkacaksın. Ne bağırdın ya?
Christ! Powerful! This fucking machine! The pizza!
Such godless words.
Bak gidelim güzel
Just
şuradan.
fix it, Wolf.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing? Don't bitch you. Tifola, is it even possible? Christa Maria Volle, fuck this! Don't bitch you! I'm done with the shit. I'm done. I won't do it anymore. I'm not doing it. Fellas, I'm out of here. Don't bitch it, kurva, don't bitch it! This ain't normal. Kurva!
I've had enough. Who can listen to this tirade?
Wolf, you can do this.
What's this now? Ah, this here's a picture.
Wolf?
Give him time.
Well then, he'd better get on with it, damn it. Or the councils will have my hide.
Bir de bunu mu
everyone
bekleyeceğiz?
calm down, yeah? I just need to... What? What's this? Well, fuck me.
What's going on?
Fellas, I really didn't expect this, but I think we've got it.
Really? You mean, you think...
It clicked into place, Peter. It clicked, and it's no longer loose. Not here, not there. I think we can start it up, though, Peter.
Cristo.
What's going on?
Looks like they're fiddling with the clock again. This will just turn into another fiasco.
Çalıştı mı?
Sucker. That lot is all we need.
Nasıl saklıyor ya?
Somebody wants to secure the bailiff's staff for another term. This will be interesting.
sisters up. I'll tear you all apart. All three of you.
Hadi.
I'll kill him. Let me go.
Dur bir dur.
I will kill him. Wolf, you drunken fool. You're done.
Calm down, do you hear? Easy.
Your name will be mud in this town, and I'll make sure of it. We'll drive you out of this town with a whip.
I said it
Evet.
was Kurva!
Hear ye, good people of Kuttenberg, your bailiff speaking. Craftsmen from all corners of the world, the renowned locksmith Wolf, the Italian inventor Fabrizio, and the member of our Smiths Guild, Henry of Skalitz, have heeded your pleas and repaired our beautiful clock. Better times are on the way. Rejoice!
Ya,
Hats off to you, Bruno. You really thought you'd fail?
Madonna, finalmente
Oh.
sono salvo. I have waited for this moment my whole life.
Good job, son. Really good job.
Watson sesini mi duydun? Vay be. Martin'in mirası. Gutenberg astronomi saatinin yapımını tamamladı. Oh. Uğraştırdı ama bunun da bitti. Burada ne varmış ya? Simya tezgahı falan da yapmışız ya olarak. Ne? Burada duruyor. Ne kadar paramız var? 1584. Burada. Ne ki? Artık yeni bir maceraya atılalım. Ana göreve geçelim artık. Bayağıdır yan görevdeyiz. Ondan önce hemen şu üfürüz çana yollayayım. Sonra ana görevden devam edelim.
Hail Mary.
Bakalım.
To
Ne oluyor lan?
Greetings.
I found the seal of the dead mine owner, Rot. Here it is.
Very good, brother. Very good. Did you have any trouble?
Just a minor inconvenience. The grave had already been looted when I got there, so I had no choice but to find and rob the thief. But I'll keep his name to myself. At any rate, the gravedigger now has a good reason to brick up the tomb again.
See how my charm protected you. Things could have also taken a nasty turn.
What will you do with the seal now?
I'll put it to good use, of course, but that's my concern. The guild thanks you. Now that cunt Sigismund and his councillors won't get a single groschen from Rot's will.
I'm glad to hear that.
If you're interested in some more work, or would like to learn something, you know where to find me.
I'd like to
Ne
learn
öğretiyormuş
something.
bu?
What are you interested in?
Aa, okçuluk.
I'd like to get faster at...
All right.
I'd like to learn...
And what would you like?
I hear you're...
Great.
Bir gitme, hemen gitme.
I wasn't paying attention.
Nereye gidiyorsun?
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
I'd like to learn...
What are you interested in?
Tell me how to...
Thanks.
Şimdi bu aldığımız skill'leri de basalım.
God grant you health.
Evet. 3 tane mi? Yetenekler, gizlilik. Gizlilik de aslında bitiyor hemen. Bir farklı önemli okullar %50 daha fazla sanılır. İyi misin? Sürüye verelim. Zaten ama bitmiş. Bunu fulledik. Bir okçuluk vardı. En üstünde değiliz. Dövüşte ateşli silahlı ilk atışım. Yakındaki rakibinin senin için daha tehlikeli olması sağlayıp gece bir dövüşeceğiz. Benim ama cezası almasına neden olur. Bir araba tutun ve yakın rakibinin canım. Hiç atmadı. Evet, şimdi ana göreve gidelim. Ama önce bir hatırlayalım ne yapıyorduk. Via Argentum. Heyp onu kurtarmaya, kendisinin esir olarak tutulduğu kalenin eski sahibinden daha hekim yardımcı olabildi. Ama belki karşılığında bir şey iste. Liechtenstein'dan Doktor Lord Cape'ı kurtarmak için en iyi seçeneğin varlıklı bir asilzade ve maden sahibi olan Konseyin Rutart'la iletişime geçmek olduğunu öğrendi. Winchester'a olan sadakati gözden düşmüş ve Sigismund von Bergova verdiği Maleşov Kalesi dahil bir dizi varlığını kaybetmiş. Kaleye fark etmeden girmenin yolunu bilen biri varsa kesin oldu. Onluktenberg'de ikamet ettiği Rutart sarayını ziyarete gittim. Saray avlusunun Kunzli'nin Rutart'ın mantık ve Sigismund yanlısı kraliyet darphanecisi Ulrich Wallach von Neuhaus arasında bir tartışmaya şahit oldum. Rutart'la madencilik haklarını devretmesi konusunda ısrar edip özetle ona şantaj yaptı. Rutart'ın kızı Rosa bundan hoşlanmadığı bir tartışmayı çok hassas bir arbalet atışı ile kesti. Dövüş çıktı, Rutart'ın tarafında yer aldım ve saldırganları uzaklaştırdım. Dövüşten sonra Rutart talebimi dinledi ama babakla zor durum yüzünden Lord Cape onu kurtarmama öylece yardımcı olmayı isteksizdi. Beklendiği gibi karşılandığında bir şey talep etti. Gutenberg'deki söylentiye göre darphane amiri Bavak oldukça rahat olan konumunun çok ötesinde zenginleşiyormuş. Görünüşe göre ölüm cezası gerektiren bir suç olan kraliyet gümüşünü bile çalıyor. Ama bunun bir kanıtı yok. Luther'dan böyle bir kanıt olsa Bavak'la sorunları bütünüyle çözebilir. O yüzden bana kanıt bulma talimatı verdi. Peki. Ha. Horsham Kraliyet Madenliğindeki araştırmama önceki darphane amiri Sukton Lord'u Peter'ın kardeşi Pisekli Christian yardım ediyor. Christian Bavak'ın doğrudan 6 İtalyan sarayındaki kraliyet darphanesinin idarecisi ama darphane amiri mevkisini kendisine istediği ama Bavak Sigismund'la olan bağlantısı dolayısıyla onun önüne geçtiği için araştırmanın başarılı olmasındaki kişisel bir çıkarı olmadı. Onu görmeye gidip bu tartın şifresi Via Argentum kullanarak bağlılığımı kanıtlamalıyım. Peki. Bavak aleyhinde bir kanıt bulabilir miyiz? Buluruz gibi durmuyor. D'ye doğru gidelim artık. Değiştiği noktalara geliyoruz.
What are you doing? Huh?
Nereye takıldın lan? Dur. Sakin. Hadi bakalım. Görev nereye kadar uzayacak? Ne oluyor orada? Ne bana karıştınız? Oha! Ne yaptın lan?
Take that! Oh, I can't see him! I'm wounded!
Gençler oyunu her yoldan geçene dayılık taslamayın. Yani armut olursa kadar alırım.
Quick!
Burada giderken 2 kişi yaptık ya. Çok çabuk yavaşlıyor be. Geldik galiba. Evet geldik. Tamam.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
God bless.
Good to see you, friend.
Be quiet. And now clear off. You can't just walk around the mines.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Have you found out anything at all?
Just rumors. And those are useless. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game. If Sir Kunzling trusts you, you could help me in my investigation.
Well, that's actually why I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Allah Allah. Neymiş? Biliyor mu? Şeyler.
Patience. We'll be there soon.
Tamam. Niye takibe çıkmıyor ya? Ya buraya mı gelecektin arkadaş? Odaya bir yere gideceğiz sanırım diye.
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. Mined out.
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide anything. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll
Size
behave like a
olmuyor.
true nobleman.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mined. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
By the way,
I've had the honor of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukhdol.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Sen nasıl yapıyor?
How are
Allah Allah.
groschen made from the silver?
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the Italian court. There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets for cutting the coin blanks. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and punch new groschen.
How many mints are there in total?
Only the main one is left, the one in the Italian court. There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom, but King Wenceslas II united them all. It was he who contributed the most to the rise of the Prague groschen and the wealth of this region. And of course, his own wealth too.
Bundan sonra konuşuruz ya. Bir işimize gidelim. Oy oy oy. Madene gir. Ben bu çocukları tarafından çıkarıyorum maden yüklerini öyle. Oğlum oradan çıkardığı maden yüklerini öyle. Ahmet'te söylediğine göre Alpay'ın abiyle baba oldukça rahat olun. Konumunun çok ötesi. Bunu okuduk zaten. Üretimden madenine girmemi sağlayacak. Mektubu aldığım ilk valideki Mustafa'cı Frank'e çocukların aziz bedeniyle beslendik. Kaç vakit önce çıkardınız? Hocam Frank G'de ve madene gireceğiz sanırım. Nerede lan buranın girişi? Aman F'ye gideceğiz. F. F'den madene girelim. Ha. Oo, maden girişi buradaysa. Nereye geldik ya? Tam kaybolmalık yer ya.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Baksana böyle.
Where can I find your foreman, Paul?
What are you doing here, kidder? Who let you in, be?
I've got a letter of safe conduct from Christian of Pisek. I'm a nobleman, and I'd like to learn more about mining silver.
Me apologies, sir. Just mind you don't come a cropper.
I just need to ask your foreman a few things.
Our gaffer's gone down there to pray. Don't know if he'll be up for talking, but...
Ne
Wouldn't he
istemezsin?
be in the mood for talking?
Young jaybird. One of our marrows. Got scrussed the other day. He hadn't even had a full week on the graft, poor lad. It happened the day before the feast of St. Petronilla. You'll find Paul at the lowest level by the roof fall. He's praying for the salvation of his soul. You'll hear the wind howling in the adit down there. It can be heard as far as that cursed road. I hear it's haunted. Don't fret, but St. Barbara will look out for you. I wish you a blessed evening.
Oğlun çıkardığı miktarı ömre. Biz buradan nasıl geri çıkacağım onu düşünüyorum bir yandan da. Ters mi geldim, ne yaptım ya? Daha da aşağıya iniyor. Oğlum hadi lan. Neredeyim ya ben? Savaşı Paul. Ha.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a nobleman, and I'm interested in the operation of the mines. I hate to interrupt your prayers for a dead friend, but I need to ask you something.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't have taken her like. And now, how can he forgive myself?
Come on, it wasn't your
Önce
fault.
dur.
Accidents
Sohbeti
happen.
yumuşatalım da.
It's God's will.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Aye,
Peki.
I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty and merciful
iron,
God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I
of
ask that you
gold,
bless me brother who
silver,
has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may the
tin,
holy angel save
iron,
his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and
Bring his
metals.
soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through
brother,
our Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
And may your
Christ.
holy angels save his soul from
Holy God,
damnation. Bring
Holy
his soul
Mighty
to
One,
eternal glory
Holy Immortal
through our
One,
Lord,
have mercy
our
on us.
Saviour and
O Angel
Redeemer,
of Christ,
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
Guardian and Protector of my
Amen.
soul and body, forgive me every transgression which I have committed this day, and deliver me from every craft of my enemy and adversary. May I not anger my God
Göstereyim
with
bir.
any sin. The Lord Almighty grant us a peaceful night and a perfect end. Amen.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask about out.
Katılmışsınız. Ne saçma sapan bir
How
mağara
is the
işi
ore
var.
mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about hewing the face and hauling the ore to the
Yani.
bank in coves. Over and over again. Proper graft that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even D you in.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Bu konuya
Aye.
geleceksin.
But every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakka or two a month, you know. That's life like.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know.
Üf, göremiyorum. Bir yerine mi gideceğiz? Anko, renk. Gitmez. Ben buradan düştüm acaba ya. Yoksa çıkmaz. Ya kaç katlı böyle? Ama bak. Burada bir katlı var. Niye takıldım yani? Doğru mu gidiyorum? Yanlış mı gidiyorum? Anlamadım ki. Ha, çıkışa geldik. Aa, bunlar dışarıdaymış lan zaten. Bir dakika, ben nereden girdim, nereden çıktım? Samko, gel buraya.
Are you Foreman Samco? Aye, I am. And who's asking?
My name is Henry. Stuart Christian sent me to you. My family runs mines, so I came here to gain experience.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
Ya gel oynayalım, gel. Hadi, hadi
All right,
oynayalım ya.
let's do it. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything. Let's crack on. Let the groschen roll.
Ben seni bir soyayım da gör.
God be with you. So, have you
Tamam, al.
visited the new bed yet?
New bed my arse.
İkinciyi
The
böyle
gaffer
al.
keeps ganning on about how he smells it, man.
3.
It's bollocks, bud.
I heard it won't be long before they open some new cannon boards. Are
Aye,
being
they
Yes.
just say that.
good doggy, good boy. Cowardly.
5, 6.
Christ, what a day.
Bu ne işe yarayacak?
Today's my lucky day. I can
Hadi
feel it
bakalım.
in my bones.
Ne geldi? İyi. Hiçbir şey gelmedi. Eşya alalım, devam edelim. Bu kadar yeter.
See, you can do it. Keep it up.
350 yazdık hanemize. Oha! Bu ne lan?
Wonderful.
Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
Oğlum, balına bak.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about oaking. Any yakker'll tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some a swally, some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
Harika.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
Herkes demek ki.
How many corves did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need aught else, feel free to drop by.
Diğer yaban nerede? Neye takılıyorum ben ya?
God grant you health.
Da başı. Bu adam da yemeğini yiyor
You're
ama.
the head foreman here?
And who are you? You have no business here.
Henry. I have a letter from Sir Christian. Our family rents the mines, so I came to learn about the business.
Gawk at how the yakkers work. That's some proper graft, that is. They call me Thet. Head gaffer Thet. If I have any questions, ask away and don't keep me waiting.
What does a head foreman actually do?
What do you think? I give orders to all the yakkers in the pit and in the shafts. They call me Master. And they're proper respectful, because I'm the one who doles them out the chink for what they hew. I also keep the records, check the counts, and keep the coffers for the yield.
Hiç.
How many miners are you in charge of?
Oh, you know, Sonny, that depends. Every crew has a gaffer, a foreman. He hires men as necessary. There are 3 crews in the pits now, so I reckon there's about 30 pitmen just there.
How much ore do you extract in a day?
It's a little different every day. It depends on the rock they're hewing, if it's soft or hard.
Aleykümselam
Sometimes it's
Furkan.
50 calves, sometimes 70.
Madenci ne kadar kazanıyormuş?
I pay them half a groschen for every full
Ne
calf.
kadar az,
The
yarım
more
groschen
calves
ne?
more they bring out by, the more groschen they get. If they happen to be hewing soft rock with less silver, I give them some extra chink from the yield, so they earn roughly the same.
How much was extracted on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Well, fuck. It's interesting you should ask about that particular day. I actually know that one exactly. It was a lovely 90 calves. The most in a really long time.
Değil mi? Kingdom Come 2 ile 1 arasında evet aslında değişiklik var. Hani birin her türlü gelişmiş ya Kingdom Come. Hani mekanik olarak, yeni özellikler olarak. 2'nin dövüş sistemi biraz daha seri gidiyor 1'e göre. Madencilik, demircilik daha gelişmiş. Haritası daha büyük.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Peacex sent me. My name is Henry.
Ya Kingdom Come 1 biraz daha deneyseldi zaten. Kickstarter projesi olarak ne başlamıştı ilk başta.
I'll be damned. But you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
Biraz daha deneyseldi birinci oyun ama ikinci oyunda artık tam oyun gibi olmuş yani.
What you want to know like?
Hani ilk başından bile anlıyorsun onu girişinden itibaren. Birdeki mekaniklerin hepsini almışlar, daha iyi bir oyun çıkarmışlar. Daha 3 tabii çok daha iyi olur ama neredeyse 7-8 yıl oldu galiba birinci oyundan itibaren. Çok kapsamlı.
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder.
Ha 3 gelecek mi bilmiyorum, ben de bitirmedim ki.
Began through the roads, Bella. Queuing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stide.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell.
Şu
Have
anda
you never seen a
120,
yak of grass,
125
kidder?
saatim
You
var.
take a kevel
Ama daha
and
oyunu
ding away
bitirmedim.
at the rock till it crumbles.
İlk
And if
oyunda
you keep ganning
yine her
at it for
şeyi
a
yaptım
couple of years,
neredeyse.
and
Orada onu
don't
da
croak from the
105 saat
side,
falan oynadım.
then you'll keel over from exhaustion. Or
İkinci
get
oyun ilk oyun
squashed by the
neredeyse 2
ceiling of the
katı.
road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the corf, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfin pile of
Oyunun
cheap.
her
We're us
görevi,
buggers, the ones doing all the graft. We earn a
oyunun her
pittance.
görevin ayrı bir hikayesi var, ayrı bir mekaniği var.
Sometimes not even half a grosh in a corf. That's near way to make a living, man.
Evet, çok tutuluyor.
I wonder, how much do you mine?
Bir de biraz daha
That
alışlara
depends on how much
artık
ore you howk out of this or that face. It
kiralayıp
varies.
cilalayıp
How much
çıkarabilirler
did you
yani.
mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Nobleman or not, you don't need to know that.
Ne bileyim. Ne
What do
istiyorsun
you want in
karşılığında?
return for telling me? Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, there is something you could do for us. Me and my crew have been howking away in this heat, and we're bloody parched. We
Tamam,
could
bir
do
şey
it a
yok
proper
onda.
bevy, but Foreman Fett got scunnered we were boozing in the shaft, so he locked it away in a chest on the bank.
Ha, oyun
bringing
biraz
enough
yorucu
ale
bir
for the
oyun
whole
yani.
crew.
Save
I'll tell
sistemi,
you how many corves it was.
envanter sistemi. Biraz yorucu bir oyun yani. Biraz ağır bir oyun.
I'll try to get you that beer.
You could
İşte
try talking some
kolaylaştırmak
sense
için
into
de
Fett.
bazı
Maybe he'll
modlar
listen to an
var.
outsider.
Onu
See that tormenting
kullanabilirsin.
yackers with thirst is inhuman. Be with you and have a pleasant evening.
Ne oldu? Ne istedi benden bu? Kampteki sandıktan bir de. Benim üstünde yok muydu lan? Niye kampteki sandığa kapıyorum? Neyse. İlk kan oynarken Sherlock Holmes gibi. Bu mu? Acaba? Aldık demez değil mi? Ya tam bir Ortaçağ simülasyonu ya oyun. Tam bir RPG.
I've got the ale right here.
Evet. Oh, çok seçti.
That's proper canny, Mara. The lads will be chuffed.
Glad to hear it. Now tell me what I want to know.
The Feast of St. Petronilla, you see? Aye. That was a good bloody gar. We hewed no less than 36 corves, we did.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye.
Yani şu anda mı oynuyorsun biri yoksa ikiye mi oynuyorsun?
I'll be with you, good sir.
Öğrencilerden ne öğrendiğin Hristiyan anlat. Ya akşam oldu be. Ama uyuyordur lan. Neyse. Her türlü her ılgat. Lük. Nerede mi bu adam? Ha. Aleykümselam olsun. Ha, biri oynuyorsun, yarın bitiyor. Nasıl peki, bir sevdin mi?
Christian?
Için
Trying to sleep.
kanka
Come
görev
back in
var,
the
beklemez.
morning.
Ya yapma be. Yatacak bir yer var bari.
God grant you health.
Var mı bana bir yatak, şurada bir yere kıvrılayım ben de. Artık kimin yeri bilmiyorum ama. Kesin biri kaldırır. Biri güzel ama iki varken oynamaya gerek yok. Evet, yani bu saatten sonra oynanır mı? Çok uzun be. Yani bilmiyorum ya. Hani belki şu an çoğu kişi 2'yi gördükten sonra 1'e dönmüş olabilir de. Yani 2 her türlü birinci oyun üzerinde. Her türlü. Bir geldi uyandıracak şimdi.
Get out of my sight!
Geçiş yap ben de. Hamiyet. Bak öyle yüzüm.
Clear off!
Böyle sonlarındayım şu an. Onun başındakiyle oynuyorum. Spoiler'dan güzel bir hikaye. Bir yerden sonundan biri de bakmıyorum. Bile. Ya benim şu an 127 saat oldu. Daha oyunu bitirmedim. Bayağı bir yan görev yaptım. DLC'leri falan da var. Yani kaç tane görev yaptık ya? İkinci haritadayız hatta. 87 tane görev yapmışız. 87 tane. Bayağı bir şey yaptık ya. Neyse biraz uyuduğumuza sayalım bari. Hele DLC'lere girdin mi zaten çıkamıyorsun. 9 hocam ana görevde sonlarda. Aynen, büyük ihtimal sonlara yaklaştım. Ya direkt ana görevden ilerlersen çok hızlı biter. Ha, yani 20-25 saatte biter. Ya da biri öyle oynarsın. Hani direkt ana görevden hızlı hızlı bitirirsin. Sonra 2'ye geçebilirsin. İlla biri oynayacağım diyorsan. Otururken bir zaman geçirdik.
Good day to you. Oh, you fool.
Bir de birinci oyunun başı o kadar şey başlıyor ki. İntikam hırsıyla. Böyle olarak bayağı güzel olaylar var şu an bizim önümüzde. Bekleyince kimseye güvenmiyorum. Yani ben de bir sürpriz bekliyorum aslında.
I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
Ne kadar yazıyor ki orada? Alsam.
I'd say it's more.
Seriously? Why would anyone report more than they actually mined? The book lists 90 corvs extracted. That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What are we going to do about it?
Well, we need to make them tell us more, but carefully. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Bir yanlış mı yaptım acaba?
God be with you.
Good to see you, friend.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Oğlum sen hala burada mısın lan?
Rain again.
Bir konuşalım.
Foreman.
What is your wish, noble sir?
Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
But you're the one
It's
counting the
also
corpse
useful.
of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of
Yüz
St.
bakın.
Petronilla. You told me it was 90. And that's how much the mine book says too.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
We both know something stinks about this. But you're lucky. Sir Christian says if you tell us everything, no one except us will know.
I've nothing to say to you.
We
Öyle diyelim.
guarantee you complete impunity. Trust me, it's the best deal you can get. You'll keep your job and your reputation.
Damn, Sonny. I reckon I've got no choice but to believe
İyi
you.
bakalım.
As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cook the books like. He told me the
Oha.
trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Değil mi o? Arpani
Who was
midir
that
mi?
fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a
Kimmiş
tall
böyle?
bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
Fransızla karşılaştım mı? Fransız değil de Almanla karşılaştık sanki.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that.
Arpani
The
amiri
mint
için
master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened.
bir pisliği var
No
ama
one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
güzel.
I heard they're going to
Oradan oraya laf taşıyoruz ya. Herman.
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
In that case, someone else must be lying.
Or someone just cannot count. Why are you bothering me with this? Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Bit too late for that. He confessed to everything.
Ah, so you know it is not my fault. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid.
Bir de yeni bir şey çıkardılar sanki ya geçenlerde.
Always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett
60 FPS seçimine geldi bir de geçenlerde.
I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
So Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret. So just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Rüzgarın edecek. Hep gelmişler gibi geliyor. Yo, grafikleri güzel ya. Yayında da gerçi
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did.
gidip hatırlamıyorum ya. Oldu mu ya?
It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
Well, I've already passed myself off as a nobleman here, so it won't be new to me.
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. If you're charismatic enough, Buresh is sure to believe your intentions are good. And make sure you wash up before you go. You can't go and see him looking like some dung soil.
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials from it. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen and sell off the rest, along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
What should I know about this?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something...
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90.
Tamam.
It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Yüzü değiştirelim de. Kaleyi kanlık bul. Kütüphanenin etrafında bak. Burası da konuş. Yakınmış zaten. Ama bu kalsın. Burayı değiştirelim. Ya da dur burayı. Karizma 30 burada zaten. 12, 22. Silahları çıkar. Bu karizma arttırabilir miyiz yoksa 30 gayet yeterli mi ya? Okulda geçen bir şey göremiyorum şu an. Bu gayet yeterli yani şu an karizmamız. Ama üstümüz başımız nasıl? Temiz mi? Yüz. İşlemeli başlık. Güzel. Yastıklı yaka. Güzel. Uzun sırt ceket. Kondisyonu güzel. Bunlar da 100. Güzel. Boylu eldivenleri de 100. Güzel. Neydi bunun harfi? O'ya gideceğiz. Burada bir elimizi yüzümüzü yıkayalım da. Yeter. Gayet temiziz ya. Ya bu oyun Cyberpunk'ın yapmak isteyip yapamadığı oyun ya. Orada.
My humble respects.
Bakayım. Oturamıyor muyuz?
Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Skalitz.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skalitz, you say? That's where the royal mines are.
Oğlum sen kendi üstün bir şey değil ki.
Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
Christian'ın döküm ocağı işletmek ilgilendiler. Onların hiçbirini satmıyorum. Bakacağız biz yani.
I
Avcı
just want to see
değiliz.
what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Peki.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why the place smells like hell itself. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here, up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver.
20 kental
That then
civarında
yields a
yarım kilo
harivna
gümüş
of
çıkıyor.
pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 harivnas of pure silver per day.
100-200 arası çok genç değil mi ya?
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Every step is counted and
Hiç
checked.
tereddütte bile kalmadım.
Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars, we keep them safe under lock and key.
How many corves
Ne
were
diyecek
delivered from
bakalım.
Horsham, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsham, of all places?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a
90.
lot indeed. 90 corves.
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smelters are dangerous places.
Well,
What kind of pig was sitting here?
my God, what now? Greetings
Yeah.
to you. How can I help?
Buralarda ne var ne yok.
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere.
Hayat nasıl? Burada hayat nasıl?
How's life been treated?
Fine, thanks for asking. The foundry workers are always mine. They drink so much ale. So, I can't really complain. I'm not the type of innkeeper to get an inn only to...
Pek bir numara yok gibi. Kütüphanenin etrafına bak diyor. Kütüphanenin etrafı zaten bayağı büyük bir alan. Sağdakilerle soldakilerle bir konuşalım bakalım. Bir şeyler çıkacak mı?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Excuse me.
Buraya artık girebiliyoruz. Sen niye duruyorsun öyle?
How do you like working in the smelter?
Oh, I cannot complain at all, sir. We get a nice pile of chink from the yield and we are dry and warm.
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, in this crusher, we crush the ore brought from the mound and chuck it in the furnace. Then we shovel charcoal in, till the stone gets proper roasting and leaks all the metal that was hidden inside. We do that over and over in other furnaces till we get pure silver out of the ore.
Böyle
Have
bir
you
şey var
noticed
mı?
anything suspicious around here?
Nothing at all. I graft all day, no time for looking around.
Does
Kayboluyor
any
mu burada?
silver go missing from here?
Here, in our smelter, that would mean some of our lads are involved then. You get the rope for that. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with Sheem over there. He's not afraid of anything.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
I cannot complain about him, sir. He's an honest bloke and he pays us
Burada işte bir sıkıntı yok
From what
gibi ya.
I've heard from the other smelters, it's a lot worse elsewhere, like.
Tamam.
Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Now you'd better get out of here before the guards see you. Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right back. All right.
Tamam, geliyor. Nereye gideceğiz? Evimde silah milah yok, beni pusuya düşürme, tamam mı? Konuşsana.
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
Henry of Skalitz. Master Buresh sent me.
Master Burish, you say? And why did he send you? He knows better than anyone. No silver can go missing here, and everything's well guarded.
Actually, I'm here at the behest of Sir Christian. Master Buresh doesn't know about this.
Oh. So it was actually the steward of the mint himself who sent you? The steward of the mint? And why did he send you? Because of a rumor. They say silver keeps going missing from the smelters.
The silver must be going missing from here. I've been tracking it all the way from the mines.
From the mines, you say? Strange. One moment you tell me Burish sent you, the other it's Christian, the steward. Why should I talk to you about such things? How can I know it's not a trap?
Oyda. Bildiğin kişiler araştırma sürekli asil veriyorum. En iyisi olabildiğin inanmak yoksa. 32. Şu biraz daha kuvvetli duruyor.
Look, I know my way around silver mining. I'm conducting an expert investigation. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff their purse, they're hurting more than just the king, especially you, the grafters, the yackers and smelters. And that pisses me off, because I'm actually one of you.
Right. I reckon you could be. Listen up then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's
O
worked with us for
oraya
years.
yolluyor, o öbürü başka yol. Nasıl bir tezgah lan
Here
bu?
in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
Volkmar'ı bul diyor. Lan silah taksak mı ki ya? Kaldım yalnız. Sıkıntı olursa kayıt alalım. Şimdi bu eleman İplik değil mi? Volkman'ı bul. Volkman, Grant'a ahırın yanındaki tanrı bilinlerden gelen payla geçenleri satın aldığı büyük bir evde yaşıyor. Dur bakayım ben şeye geçeyim ya. Adama bak ne almış ya. Nereden geliyor bu paranın? Oo, notlara bak. Bizim daha iyi tabi de. Ne yapıyorsun? Evin dışında mı bekliyorsun? Vay vay vay vay.
Are you Volkmar? I'm not. Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around.
Bu komisyoncu
We've
galiba.
had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down.
Wait. I demand an honorable duel. It's my right. I'm a
Burada
knight,
karşı biri olmaz
not a
ya.
miserable bandit.
If that's your last wish, go. He wants a duel. He'll have one. You're a dead man.
Oo, yanlış kişiye çarptınız ya. Ne oldu lan? Kalk bakayım.
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver?
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Şimdi anlat bakayım bütün
Take it from the
hikayeyi.
beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day.
Stanlanmış
I have
erişkin var.
unrestricted access to it. One day,
Bir
Buresh
Bureş
came to
bana
me and said
gerekmediğin için bir
he had an
teklif
offer
olduğunu
for
söyledi.
me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy. A few weeks later, he sent me to
Sonra
the
benim
mines.
adamlarımdan
I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman, Fett, and pay him off. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me.
Teşkilata bak ya.
Threats.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself? Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Aren't you ashamed to steal from the king?
And which king did I steal from exactly? Wenceslas or Sigismund? I didn't care, man. I earned some nice chink, and that was that for me.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a
Buresh'in gizli
secret mint in one of
hapishanesi
them.
var.
They counterfeit coins in there.
I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. I've never been there. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason, so he drew me a map.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something. But you won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
Öldü mü?
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the mint is somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
I'm convinced Mint Master Vavak is somehow involved in the whole affair. I'm looking for proof.
No, I can't help you there. I never heard Buresh say nothing about Vavak. Well, now you have the map, and since I told you everything, will you let me go? Please? I know I wanted to, you know, but I was just scared is all. Please let me go, please. Stables be damned, just let me go.
I'm quite sure you have coin. So pay up, and you'll be free.
Here, take it all.
Ne kadar
Thank you. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. I swear, you're a good, merciful
para
man.
verdi.
God be with you.
Koyalım da. Burada kaldır buradan. Arana kadar olur. Şimdi Zıt Alpani'yi buldum. Burada bir yerde. Harita nerede? Orada haritası. Alpani haritası. Böyle bir yol ayrılıyor. Bir bakayım şimdi haritayı geçtik. Burada bir yerde olması lazım. Bak nerede lan? Ha.
Good.
Hadi bakalım. Görev güzel gidiyor ya. Şimdi bir dakika. Şurada bir yerdeydi galiba. Burası var. Bayrak atalım. Aa. Burası nereye karargahmış lan? Abi başımıza bir şey gelmesin abi. Daha da bineceğiz. Güzel bir bölgedeyiz ama yapacak bir şey de yok.
Well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you, an embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything, and even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground, no one will hear you scream.
Şimdi gençler. Tabii ki konuşarak halledebiliriz.
Are you trying to offer me something?
If you're reasonable, I'd be willing to pay a tidy sum for your silence.
Ne kadar ödeyeceksin?
Well, what's the price for your silence?
Çok
Are you
büyükmüş.
out of your mind? I couldn't give you that much even if I wanted to.
Ne kadar acaba? Büyük
You're
diyor.
skinning me here. But all right then. Now, turn around.
Buralar
Step back into
475
God's
lira.
light. And
Şimdi
don't tell a
parasını
living
aldık.
soul what you
Sakin.
saw and what you found out. Are we clear?
Böyle bir de bu
I need
var.
evidence against Vavak.
I
Parayı
just
aldık.
paid you. You're supposed to shut up and forget about everything. Once more then. Are we clear?
I'm not going anywhere.
What a fucker you are. He can't leave here alive. Finish him.
Bir dakika dur.
You're no match for us, fucker!
Bu sanat kokusuna oldu.
No chance.
Come on then. Too slow.
Uy. Lan dur.
Show your stuff.
Bad luck.
I'm all yours.
Gel. Bastır.
By God's will, die!
Blood.
Hadi be.
You want to try me?
Dur lan giriyorum yanına şunları lootlayayım. Sana da geleceğim. Bekle bekle. Bekle bekle sen bekle. Var lan şimdi ne var ne yok. Baksana ya.
Have you had enough, Buret?
Mercy. For Christ's sake, mercy.
Underground, no one will hear you scream.
No, please. I'll give you anything you want. Just let me live.
You know very well what I want from you.
I gave you coin to keep quiet.
I'll take it as a down payment for prolonging your life. Now talk.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's mintmaster, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
What
was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and processing to cook the books. And to keep the mint
Tam
master
bir
free
kara
of
para aklama
suspicion,
değil mi ya?
he put me in charge of this whole operation. For a tidy pile of coin, of course. In the end, it wasn't
Ortaçağ'da
even
kara
that
para
hard.
aklama.
No one had the slightest problem with earning something on the side of the king's expense. And when somebody got cold feet, we took care of him.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek. And they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here either. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Piseks, and the other stuck-up mine-owning lords.
Niye öyle? Yani
So
kabul
you
ettim.
agreed to help him?
Did I have any other choice? He'd destroy me and find someone else to run the smelting works. I hate to say it, but he knew who to come to.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as long as it does. He trusts the mint master he installed, and he's got no way of knowing something's going missing along the way, unless someone tells him.
What are you doing with the stolen silver?
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer diverted, undisclosed.
Whatever. What do you do with it?
It's used to mint groschen. Genuine groschen.
Genuine? I don't get it.
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially clean groschen. No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involvement in the scheme beyond any doubt.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned? After all, I paid you for it.
You have my word. I won't blackmail you.
I'm glad to hear that. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye. Everything.
I'm sure you have something else. I don't know what, but I have a hunch.
I really don't have anything else. I'll be on my way. I won't say it was nice to meet you, because that wouldn't be true. I hope we never see each other again.
Nasıl salayım ben seni Allah aşkına ya?
I'll be happy to make sure we don't.
My God, no! Please! Now you're gonna die!
Peki niye?
Take that, you shit!
Oo. Lan elinde kılıç var oğlum, manyak mısın? Allah Allah. Beşi mektup. Bakın mektubu. Ne diyorsun ya? Ne var? Dağıthaneye geldik. Bakayım. Vakareyini kanıt olur. Şu mektuplar nedir? Var. Beşi mektup. Saygıdeğer Sorguleş. İlişkimizi göz önünde tutarak sizden ufak bir iyilik istiyorum. Bu mektubu taşıyan kişi servetini gümüş madeninin yanında döküm işlerine yatırım yapmak için kullanmaya karar veren varlıklı bir madenci ailesin. en büyük oğlu ve tek mirasçısı olan Scott'in Henry'dir. Henry'nin testini ziyaret edip eritme işlemlerinizi yakından izleyip öğrenmişsiniz ve size çok minnettar olurum. Ailesinin Sassuolo bölgesine dikkat değer bir etkisi vardır ve onunla dost olmanız size kesinlikle faydası olacaktır. Size müteşekkir olurum. Referans mektubu. Bunu geç. Rişin Zamkı. Bu ne? Bu geçiş izni için ülkenin meşhur sahibi tarafından verildi ve sahibine Grund'daki çalışma alanına giriş hakkı verir. Bu da madeni dolaşmamız için gerekli izin. Christian'ın geçiş izni. Ama mektuplarda çok da bir şey yok. Kötü hasar yedik ya. Botları bassaydık keşke. Ama yine mi? Dur biraz daha pot içeyim. Büyük ihtimalle daha savaş bitmedi. Bir bakalım diyor. Enerji yaktım biraz.
Don't worry. Sooner or later we'll get out of here.
Gilded cage is still a cage.
Aye, but we came here willingly. We should have figured out working in an underground mint wouldn't be nothing simple.
Aye. I don't think they'll let us go, though. We know too much.
Brother, keep your head up. All will be well. Watch what you're doing. Now you've minted it all crooked.
Beyler.
I'm here to help you.
What are you doing here?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
You don't have to worry about the guards. I took care of them.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
Buresh is
O
dead.
da öldü.
Christ almighty!
My God, why? How could you?
I came to get evidence against Mint Master of Vavak. Where can I find it?
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked. And only Master Buresh has the keys.
Leave that to me. I still need the genuine coin die from you. It's another piece of evidence.
Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We just
Yani siz gidin, siz zaten normal
Nobody's
ırgatsınız.
saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. The guards are dead. You're free to leave.
Hang on. That's...
It's just the books you're after, isn't it? Well, so take them and go.
We won't
Lan
tell nobody
çekilin
nothing.
gidin, ne
We never saw you here.
karıştırdınız ya. Allah Allah, hakikaten niye gitmek istemiyorsunuz?
We're just supposed to stay here.
Niye?
We're told not to go far. The Mint Master would be angry.
I told you, I've already taken care of the guards. They couldn't fight for shit. I didn't even break a sweat. You're free. So what are you waiting for?
Free? Like...
Like, we can go?
Without
Evet gidin
permission?
artık, gidin hadi.
So, if he says the guards are gone...
Then we could... What do you think?
I don't know. I can't believe it.
Me neither. We're really...
Free! We're free!
Free!
Oğlum hadi. Zampane defterleri. Güzel. Ee, koyalım. Bu defterleri bir okuyalım bakalım ne yazıyormuş. Geleceği sabit ya da değişmez olmadığı sebepler sunumlarını bir değişimdir. Bunda oluştuğum sebeplere bakmadan şimdi... Koymuştuk değil mi? Böylelikle araştırmanın sonuçlandır. Zaten bakım kayıtlarını elime geçirme gerekeceğini araştırmanın sonuçlandırmalı. Christian'da da bir numara olmasın ya. Hop ya. Ha, buradan gitmiştim, buradan gideceğim. Tamam, bulduk. Bu at kimin? Güzele benziyor. Bakarım ya. Ne satıyoruz bu atları?
Keep it up.
Bir dakika, ne yazdı orada? Şeyler yazdı geçerken mi? Aslında o ahır alan adamın ahırında da bayağı at vardı ya. Ya. Bizi gördü benim atı çaldığımı. Buraya bir daha gelir miyim bilmiyorum ki. Yani o bölgede aslında.
Keep it up.
O bölgede aranıyoruz. İn artık. Ve elimizi yüzümüzü yıkayalım da.
Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see it.
God bless.
Evet, Christian. Ne yapıyorsun lan burada? Ha.
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Adam Kurtlar Vadisi'ndeki Güllü Erhan'a benzemiyor mu? Niye bir anda aklıma geldi.
I'd rather keep
Söylemeyelim
that to
ya.
myself.
As you wish. Did you have any trouble getting it?
Yok,
No
yaşamadık.
trouble. I'm glad to hear it. The important thing is we have the accounts in our hands proving Vavak was behind everything. I'd like to see his face
İşine
when
bak,
he
boş
hears
ver
about
beni.
this. In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. It's just a shame we didn't find out more about Master Boresh's involvement in the whole scheme.
Luckily, I've got this. A letter from Vavak to Master Buresh.
How did you get it?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
Evet.
This really is the last piece of the mosaic. This record here mentions a secret mint. Don't you have at least a rough idea where it might be?
Yok, bilmiyoruz.
You must take me for a fool. It's mentioned in the accounts you gave me yourself.
But
You messed up everything you could, Henry. Death follows in your footsteps. I suppose you weren't raised to be careful. While you were snooping around, strange things happened here.
What strange things?
First, Herman disappeared in the middle of the day. He was seen going to Grunt in some haste.
Nasıl?
And not long after that, they found Foreman Fett dead on a slag pile. His neck was broken.
Could have been an accident.
I think it's more likely Herman told someone what happened here, and Fett paid the price for it. I was intending to discuss something with you, but I see now there's probably no point. Alas, you came here to get some dirt on Vavak, and with dirt you'll leave. Here's those books back, and copies of the books from the mines and smelters for comparison.
Thank you.
It should help the Rutards. Or maybe not. I'm not sure it was all worth it. Now leave me alone, please.
Kafayı yaptın ya. Bulduk işte kanıtımızı da. Oh. Güzel. Görevi tamamladık. Bu ne diyor? Darphane amiri o bakım suçlarını ortaya çıkarıp Sir Huns'un Rutard yaptığımız anlaşma payına düşeni yaptım. Bunun karşılığında Sir Hans Cape'nin tutuklu olduğu Maleşov'a gitmeye yardım edeceğine söz verdi. Rutard'ın sarayın önünde duran muhafızın malikanenin Lord'un yazar götürdüğünü bildirmediğim Sir Huns'un beni huzuruna kabul edince Lava bakım yolsuzluğunu anlatacak ve her şeyi kanıtlayan delilleri vereceğim. Ardından söz verdiği gibi Sir Hans Cape'nin Maleshov kalesinden kurtulmama yardım edeceğinden eminim. Peki. Verin bakalım kutudan bereket tekrar. Uzun bir görev oldu. Bu yayının başına Ortaçağ'da yolsuzluk diye koyalım. Peki. Kaydımızı aldık. Yarın tam buradan devam ederiz. Ana görev iyi ilerliyor. Bakalım büyük ihtimal az kaldı. O zaman sahur yapacaklar. Şimdiden afiyet olsun. Herkese iyi sahurlar, iyi geceler. Görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın.